such an amazing heartfelt performance. I have goosebumps, you guys. Let's give her another round of applause. And stick around. She's going to be coming back to sing another song for us, so make sure you stay here. I'm really honored to be welcoming you guys today. And when I thought about this event, it made me think of one of my favorite quotes, which is from President JFK. He said that one person can make a difference and everyone should try. This was certainly the case of Jenny Ju. She was a former Capitol Hill staffer. She was really frustrated with the lack of recognition given to the Asian Pacific American community. So she started the conversation all the way back in 1976. You see, her great-grandfather came to the U.S. from China in the 1800s to help build the first ever transcontinental railroad. Once that railroad was completed, there was a lot of anti-Asian sentiment, much of which led to the deaths of her grandfather and others. And so she decided to spearhead a national advocacy campaign. And that eventually led to the law that annually designated May as Asian Pacific Awareness Month. And May was chosen for two reasons. First, it was to honor the first Japanese immigrants that came to the U.S. And second, to commemorate the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad, which would not be possible without the efforts of the Chinese railroad workers. So it's thanks to this one woman that decided to make a difference that we're all gathered here today to celebrate Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. So I challenge you that if you've got an idea in your head, then go for it. Go do it. And this is what happened back in 1999 when a group of people decided to create an organization called the Asian American Heritage Council. That's why we're here today, to be able to celebrate all the achievements and the culture of the Asian American community. We're especially grateful for everyone that came out today to celebrate with us and to our sponsors, because this event is our main fundraiser for the Student Achiever Award. And that's a scholarship that recognizes Asian American students that demonstrate academic excellence, community service, and exemplary leadership. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce the chair of AAHC, Roy Lawrence.
Wow, thank you very much. And thank you everyone for coming today. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. I would like to welcome all of you to the AAHC Asian Cultural Festival of 2022. And as Lily already mentioned, this is our first festival after a hiatus of 2 years. So we really appreciate all of you that spend your time to come here, especially our VIPs. I'd like to welcome Mayor of Ocoee, Mayor Johnson. I'd like to welcome Commissioner Moore, and I believe Orange County Mayor Demings will be here soon as well. Thank you every one of you for coming today. I would like to take a couple of minutes to briefly mention what AAHC is about. Lily already touched it a little bit. The Asian American Heritage Council, also known as AAHC, is an organization of Asian American organizations. So we are an organization of organizations. And members of AAHC spread all over different types of organizations. We have social, we have cultural, we have business organization, religious, educational, professional, even health, fitness, and diversity networks. The organization itself kind of started when in 1980 the Honorable President of the United States, President Jimmy Carter, proclaimed that May is Asian American Heritage Month. And then the community leaders here in Orlando organized as Asian Pacific American Heritage Council, or back then it's called AAHC. And then in 1995, the group reorganized and became AAHC, and this is known until today. The Asian American Heritage Council, it includes all 41 countries of Asia, and currently we have 12 member organizations within the AAHC. Each year, we have this Asian Cultural Festival in May to display our Asian heritage and and this is important, we use this event to raise funds for our Asian Asian Scholarship Award that will be given in November. So not only you are enjoying the festivities and all the good Asian food, but you also support a worthy cause of Asian scholarship which will be given in November. And this scholarship is based on merit to Asian American children from 3rd grade to seniors at high school. We will have this assembled and given in November. And with that, I don't want to waste any more time. I would like to thank my executive board. And any of you that are here, you're welcome to stand up. So, Vice Chair Selva Kumar, and then Secretary Bima. Yeah, she cannot make it. Treasurer Susan Ho. And then last but not least, Auditor Pauline Ho. She has her. So, yes, and then we would also like to give our thanks, express our thanks to all the committee chairs for the venue, Pauline Ho again. Sponsorship, Pauline Ho again. I already mentioned she helps a lot, yes. Okay, and also Tweeting. Yeah, okay, Tweeting from sponsorship. For the entertainment committee, Kikuko. She's at the back. Bonnie Wang. Yes. And then Amy. Okay, yes, that's Amy. And then for vendor, myself, and then Susan Ho, Mr. Kumar, Eva, and then Joshua, he will join later this afternoon. And then for marketing, we have CK Lau, which unfortunately cannot come today, Vima, and Lily. Yes. And then for sound system, Mr. Bobby. Yes. And last but not least, we want to give thanks to our sponsors and volunteers from REACH, but also especially volunteers for KPMG. KPMG, yes. The one with the blue shirt that says KPMG, and we also have volunteers from Universal Studios Orlando, but they will come later this afternoon. We also would like to express thanks to all the sponsors, which will be acknowledged individually later. Okay, with that out of the way, again, thank you very much for coming. Enjoy the festivities, and I hope to see you all again next year. Thank you.